All right, we are going back to that big story of a twin terror attack taking place in Punjab's Gurdaspur district. Four assailants first fired at a bus, then lay siege to a police station. These are first visuals that you can see here on India Today. At this moment, I'm joined on the phone line by senior Congress leader Pratap Singh Bajwa. Mr. Bajwa, what have you in fact gathered? And also, a lot of our correspondents are actually saying that this is for the first time in this particular region that terrorists have laid siege. Apparently a new strategy with the agencies were not able to pick up certain soft areas, not areas where there was high surveillance, high monitoring, high alertness as far as the army and the local police is concerned in Jammu and in Kashmir, but in Punjab.
Yeah, it's a grave, I think it's a very serious incident happening on the Indo-Pak border. See, Deenanagar is just a couple of kilometers away from the Pak border, Indo-Pak border. What I feel is, obviously, the terrorists across the border are constantly under pressure by the Indian forces in Kashmir. For the first time, they have stuck in Punjab now, and there's a very disturbing presence of some fundamentalist and Khalistani elements in Punjab too. Only yesterday at one of the functions where the Chief Minister of Punjab was, there were a couple of people who were shouting slogans of Khalistan over there. So there could also be a possibility, cannot be ruled out, where these fundamentalist forces, both from Kashmir and Punjab, could have colluded together. So the government of India has to act very firmly. They have to take this whole thing very, very serious, because Punjab and Kashmir already have a past history of terrorism over there. So this is an incident which has to be taken on a very serious note.
Absolutely. Mr. Bajwa, do you think that the worst from the past as far as Punjab is concerned is now, that horror is being revisited? Because Punjab was largely peaceful for a very long time now. And with this new strategy of terrorists, now that the Home Ministry has confirmed that this is a terror attack, is a very disturbing trend which the agencies ought to have picked up.
Sir, you are very much right. See, what I say is that what I fear, there could be revival of terrorism in Punjab again. Because in this attack, feel there's kind of a collision between terrorist outfits of Jammu Kashmir and some of the militants who are still under training, Punjab militants under training in Pakistan. So it seems they are again trying to revive Punjab also. Because Jammu Kashmir already they are under, there's a lot of pressure on the terrorists in Jammu Kashmir. But Punjab border for the last 8 or 10 years was relatively peaceful. So this is one act which has to be taken on a very serious note.
Okay. But Mr. Pratap Singh Bajwa, many thanks for joining us this morning. So Congress leader Pratap Singh Bajwa there saying that this could perhaps be a very disturbing trend of militancy or terrorism in Punjab. Gaurav Sawant now joins us on the phone line. Gaurav, do you have more details? I believe that the army has also stepped in, because this is a huge terror attack, considering the fact that it has happened in a civilian area, in an area which was largely peaceful for many decades now.
That indeed is the case. It's the army that has now been called in to tackle this strike. Though Punjab police have anti-terror unit, it's the army that can carry out precise precision operation in confined spaces. What we know of this incident and what sources in the government are telling us, that these could well be terrorists who have used the same modus operandi as was used in terror strikes in Jammu and Samba, where terrorists in military fatigues would attack a police station early in the morning, cross the border late at night, early morning, hijack a vehicle, hit out at buses, and then attack a police station. After a series of similar incidents in Jammu and Samba, when security was upgraded in Jammu and Samba, these terrorists have now started moving south. There was a specific intelligence alert about a month ago about terrorist training to hit out now deeper south, which was given to the Punjab police and to the army, and especially when Pathankot, the Mamoon cantonment, is a massive military cantonment, and there was an intelligence alert about terrorists trying to strike at softer targets. And this is what we noticed here. They first attacked...
No, wait a minute. Gaurav, what you are actually saying is that there was prior information in this regard, that soft targets could be picked up. That's what you're saying?
Well, yes, the intelligence bureau had said that terrorists would be striking when Jammu and Samba are not so vulnerable, are better secured. Terrorists would look for softer targets in Punjab. And from what my sources tell me, while Kashmiri and Punjabi terrorists, Khalistan terrorists do train in some camps together, this appears to be the modus operandi of terrorists who've been Pakistani-trained terrorists who've been striking at Jammu and Samba or preparing to strike in such areas, now moving deeper south. But it's still too, premature to draw a final conclusion. Sanket, there is a very major aspect. These terrorists are extremely well trained. From the reports from ground suggest that there is precision firing. They're not firing randomly when they engage the security forces. There is precision firing even when they've entered the police station. They are very strategically located to ensure that security forces, when they mount a counter-attack, all terrorists are not caught in one place. Alternatively, they are able to hold back the security forces as long as they can. So this is not some poorly trained jihadis. These are very, very well trained terrorists, is what security forces are saying as of now.
Okay, Gaurav Sawant, many thanks for joining us at this moment with all the latest. In just a short moment from now, we'll be going across live to Anusha Soni also, who will be giving us what exactly the Ministry of Home Affairs has actually said. Anusha is now, I believe, with us. Morning, Anusha. What a tragic start to this particular week. The Ministry of Home Affairs now confirming this very much is a terrorist attack.
Yes, Sanket, unfortunately the Ministry of Home Affairs has confirmed that this is a terror attack, and also a high alert has been sounded across the country. So the ministry has exactly put the entire country on high alert, alerting the security inside the country that there could be further attacks that we could see around the country. So that is, of course, a routine procedure for the Ministry of Home Affairs. So far, one casualty has been reported. No confirmation yet on the outfit, from where these terrorists belong, where they come from. No specific information has been given so far from the Ministry of Home Affairs. But we are expecting something to come up as the morning progresses. We should get some more details from the Ministry of Home Affairs. But as far as for now, the ministry is saying that the country has been put on an alert. One casualty has been reported, and the bus and the police station was attacked. This is very close to the western border of Pakistan, as we were discussing earlier. So of course, different theories floating around whether this is cross-border terrorism or some kind of a link between the Khalistani terrorists and the
Absolutely, all sorts of links will have to be established, will have to be looked into. But at this moment, the present crisis is first to give medical assistance and aid to those who are injured in this attack, and secondly, to carry out and neutralize these terrorists who are still engaged in a fierce encounter with the police officials.
Absolutely correct, Sanket. That would be the first priority. However, as you pointed out, inside the police station, the situation is not yet under control. So we are yet to hear the news that everything is controlled or the police has taken over. The number of casualties, we hope it doesn't rise, but so far one casualty has been reported. But as Gaurav was pointing out, there is precision firing and these people are very well trained. So what is expected is that there could be further damage to life and property. But let's hope that all turns out well and there are not many casualties reported after this incident.
Okay, now Anusha, my final question before we get in more details. Okay, Anusha, do stay on with us. These pictures, first visuals that we are again getting is of that firing, the spot where the firing actually took place. Let's hear what is happening in the background. I believe those are gunshots.
ਗਰਨੇਡ ਹੀ ਸੁੱਟੂ ਗਰਨੇਡ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਗਏ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕੁ ਬੰਦੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਆਏ?
3 ਬੰਦੇ
ਨਹੀਂ 3 ਹੀ ਇਕੱਲੇ?
3 4 ਨੇ 4 ਤੋਂ 5
ਆਪਣੇ ਮਾ ਜਾ ਮੈਂ ਭਾਈ ਨੀਵਾਂ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਲੰਘਣਾ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਨੀਵਾਂ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਲੰਘ ਜਾ
ਆਪਣੀ ਮੁਲਾਜ਼ਮਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੱਥੇ
All right, so these are pictures coming in from that police station where the terrorists are at this moment for the purposes of security and also the guidelines that have been laid out very clearly. India today is deferring the broadcast from the actual time that the incident has actually happened. We shall not be directly broadcasting this particular encounter that is raging between the security forces, the Punjab police as well as the terrorists. This is the outer periphery of the police station that we were actually showing you in those pictures. First visuals coming in of the police station where the terrorists are at this moment, and also of the hospital where all the victims have been taken. The latest that we are in fact getting is that one person has been reported killed. He has succumbed to his injuries. This is of course very close to that police station where the terrorists are. This is Dinapur area in Gurdaspur district of Punjab, along the border of Pakistan. The Ministry of Home Affairs has now confirmed that this is a terrorist attack. Gaurav Samant was telling us earlier in the day that there was prior intelligence that softer targets could in fact be used. Let's quickly go across to Kamaljeet Sandhu, who also joins us on the phone line at this moment. Kamaljeet, what more information do you have?
Well, what is known from our sources is very clear that the help of the paramilitary is not being sought. What we've been told is that Army's help has been sought by the Punjab police. Now remember, the BSF is on the international border and they have heightened security across the western borders, especially with Pakistan. But remember, they were already on high alert considering that there were recent ceasefire violations in Jammu and Kashmir. And remember, Gurdaspur is on the border. They're also checking the borders for any fresh infiltration, whether there was any infiltration bid, because the wires would be cut across. And remember, it's a well-manned area by the BSF at the international borders and by the army at the LOC. So they're still checking for it. We've been told this is a terror attack. We've also been told that these could be Pak-based terrorist groups. Even though it's too early to indicate anything, they also believe that this is not a Punjab-based terror group. So information now really trickling in, but at this point of time, since the situation is very volatile and the encounter is still going on, the MHA is monitoring the situation.
That's right, Kamaljeet. We are also hearing that Army has also been pressed into service in this particular area. We are deferring the broadcast of this encounter that is presently going on between the police personnel as well as terrorists. Those are gunshots that you hear in the background. This is a clip that was recorded a long while back. We are deferring the broadcast here for issues of national safety. This is of course the police station in Dinapur where that encounter is presently on. But Kamaljeet, is there now a hotline between the Punjab government as well as the Ministry of Home Affairs to get in more information? And also, what is the strategy to rush in more troops?
This is a well-guarded area. Remember, BSF is very close by. It's at the international borders. The army cantonment is close by, so the army will be pitching in. The energy has been kept on a standby. But remember, Punjab has faced terrorism and there has been talk about Khalistani terrorism. But for now, our sources clearly indicate that this is perhaps a Pak-based terror group. What we've also found out is that MHA is monitoring the situation on minute-by-minute basis. And yes, this encounter has just recently happened. So yes, the minister also monitoring the situation. Remember, Parliament is in session, so he would be questioned and he would be giving a statement in the Parliament. But definitely in a short while from now, we do expect him to speak to his counterpart, especially Sukhbir Badal or Prakash Singh Badal. So yes, Centre is offering all sort of assistance, but at this point of time, Army is being called in, so they would be helping the Punjab police in the operation.
Okay. Okay, Kamalji, do stay on with us. Let's see if we've got Anusha still with us. Anusha, Kamalji, the latest that she is giving us, the information that she is giving us is that more troops have been rushed to Gurdaspur. These are pictures that we are getting on our screen right now. The latest that we are hearing is that 1 person is dead and 7 are injured. This is a huge terror attack. And also, the latest information that we are getting, that Gaurav Sawant actually got us, Anusha, too, which is the scary part. Number one, there was prior intelligence that softer targets could in fact be targeted. And number two, these terrorists are not casual gunmen. These are hardcore trained terrorists who are firing with precision, making the task for these agencies even more difficult.
Absolutely correct, Sanket. As we hear these gunshots in the wee hours of the morning today, that's really the question on the kind of, how well guarded our borders are and how well do we use
Anusha, do stay on with us. Do stay on. I think we have a representative from the Shiromani Akali Dal at this moment, Prem Singh Chanduman Raja, leader of the Shiromani Akali Dal, is with us. Prem Singh ji, can you hear me?
Yeah.
जी प्रेम सिंह जी, आपके पास कोई जानकारी है कि अभी वहां पर क्या हो रहा है गुरदासपुर में?
देखिए अभी खबर आई तो मैं समझता हूँ पहले कोई और दुखदायी घटना है इंसिडेंट, और इसके लिए अभी पता चला है पंजाब पुलिस और पंजाब प्रशासन पूरी सख्ती से इस घटना को ले रहा है। और मैं समझता हूँ कि जैसे रिपोर्ट्स आई हैं अभी ये बॉर्डर क्रॉस से आए कुछ लोग हैं, और मैं समझता हूँ पंजाब के लोगों ने पहले बहुत साथ बढ़ाया है। पंजाब के लोग अमन शांति से रहकर और सरकार के साथ जुड़कर इसी इंसिडेंट को लेंगे, और आगे से कोई ना हो तो पंजाब पुलिस प्रशासन और सरकार चौकस है इसके लिए। और हमें इस बात का खेद भी है जो परिवार जिनके लोग ये कैजुअलिटी हुई हैं, और इससे ये भी पता चल रहा है कि फॉरेन फोर्सेज जो हैं इसमें इन्वॉल्व हैं, और मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स इस पे इन टच है पंजाब गवर्नमेंट के साथ। अभी रिपोर्ट जो है अभी पूरी मुकम्मल नहीं आई, ये भी पता चला है।
प्रेम सिंह जी, ऐसी जानकारी थी कि पहले से सूचना थी सरकार के पास कि सॉफ्ट टारगेट्स इस्तेमाल किए जा सकते हैं आतंकवादियों के द्वारा, कि मतलब जो जम्मू एंड कश्मीर का जो इलाका है जहां पर वैसे ही काफी तैनाती रहती है पुलिस की, आर्मी की, उसके बजाय सॉफ्ट टारगेट्स इस्तेमाल किए जा सकते हैं बॉर्डर के करीब। आपको लगता है कि इस जानकारी पर पूरी तरीके से अमल नहीं किया गया जिसकी वजह से ऐसा अटैक हो गया?
देखिए ऐसा नहीं होता भी हम जानकारी के बावजूद अमल ना किया जाए। पुलिस और प्रशासन सरकार चौकस तो रहते हैं। जैसे आपने भी कहा है कि जो टेररिस्ट होते हैं वो कोई सॉफ्ट टारगेट देखते हैं, और जैसे ये इंसिडेंट हुई है ये मैं समझता हूँ पहली बार हुई है और किसी के अंदाजा भी नहीं था इस चीज का जो ये हुआ। तो मैं समझता हूँ कि चौकस तो था प्रशासन, फिर भी कई जगह ऐसा कोई ना कोई जगह ढूंढ लेते हैं जो ऐसी एक्टिविटी करने वाले लोग होते हैं, और प्रशासन और पुलिस को और सख्ती से निपटने के लिए इंस्ट्रक्शन दी गई।
Prem Singh Chanduman, leader of Shiromani Akali Dal, on the phone line with us. Thanks very much, sir, for speaking to India Today. That's the latest that we are getting at this moment. There's a terror attack. An encounter is still going on. In the meanwhile, there is confirmation that 1 person is dead and 7 others who have been injured. They are being presently undergoing treatment in a local district hospital. This, in fact, also includes 2 police officials as well as some passengers of that bus which was actually attacked.